Hey everybody, what is going on? Just want to make a quick video. Just got off the phone with somebody and I needed to make another video about the scenario that just came across my desk. I thought it was pretty interesting. So today is November the 23rd, 2021, and it's Thanksgiving is in 2 days from now. And a lot of people during the Thanksgiving holiday, they take the week off, or they take a couple days off before the Thanksgiving holiday, as a lot of you guys are carriers, trucking companies that I work with. So the scenario is fuel card. Basically, the situation that a carrier just ran into, and I literally just got off the phone talking to the carrier, and they were explaining to me, is they've been running as a trucking company for, I don't know, let's say 4 to 5 months. And basically, what's taken place is they got their fuel card. They've never used it for the past 4 or 5 months. They have it; it's in their wallet, but they've never used it. But today they did a load and they got a wire transfer. They deposited the money straight into their account. Did their load and got paid. And as opposed to, excuse me, going into their bank account, they said, "Oh no, let's put 100% of the money, all of it." I don't know how much it was. It could have been $2,000, and they put all of it onto the fuel card, and they've never used the fuel card before. Well, there's a glitch in the system with the fuel card. Sometimes things happen, and they put all of the money onto the fuel card, as opposed to, if it was $2,000, they could have put $1,000 in the bank account and $1,000 on the fuel card. Or what they should have done is, if they've never used the fuel card before, just put $100 in there. Make sure it's set up correctly. It's working correctly. You've talked to the fuel card people on the phone before. All the ducks are in a row. They didn't do that. They decided to use the fuel card for the first time. They're not testing out with putting a little bit of money in it. They're just putting a ton of money into it. And here we are, almost 5 o'clock, and it's the week of a holiday, and nobody's answering the phone at the fuel card company because people are taking the week off to figure it out. But there is a 24/7 customer service line, and it's getting resolved right now. However, I wanted to make this video real quick because why, if there's something that you've never used before, why would you put all of the cash into it? I would make the suggestion, put $100 onto it, use $100 on the fuel card, make sure it's working, make sure the discounts are there, and then next time put 500, and then put a thousand, then put $2,000 right out of the gate. They've never used it before. They're just going to throw all the money on it. Make sure they don't even have their PIN number set up yet because they've never called in on the fuel card to set up their PIN. And they go to the pump and they're expecting it to work. Well, they haven't even taken the time to set up the PIN number. So they're calling me, and it's 5 o'clock. It's 5:04 right now. Why? Oh my gosh, we need to fill up a truck with fuel. We got to make it to a pickup to pick up a load so we can get home for Thanksgiving. I get that. Due diligence and proper protocol and planning and being strategic with what you're doing. You've had this fuel card in your back pocket for 4 to 6 months, and you've never used it, and then you're using it the week of a holiday where people are taking time off, and you're trying to figure things out with certain people when they're not there when you need them in crunch time. It probably would have been smart to, if you got the fuel card 4 months ago, maybe put $100 on it 4 months ago. Make sure it's set up and it's working. You didn't put all your eggs in one basket. Okay, we've used the $100. All right, next time we're putting 200. Next time we're putting 300. Next time we're putting 1,000. Okay, it's working. Awesome. We fielded out. We got a rhythm to it, as opposed to, we've never used it before. Let's throw all of our money at it and assume it works. Oh wait, we've never even set up the PIN number, and now they're trying to get it all sorted out right now. It goes back to planning. I tell everybody in this business, you can make so much money. So much money. I started in the freight game when I was about 24 years old, maybe 25, and I sat next to a guy that was probably about 29, maybe 30, and he was making over $2 million a year. And I realized, wow, this is the business that I'm going to be in the rest of my life. And I realized, you got to beat up the phone. You got to beat the phone like it owes you money. That's a Chappelle joke, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, but in order to be successful in the logistics business, you got to be a good communicator. You have to have great time management. You need to be organized and pay attention to the details. You can be a 5 out of 10 on that scale in each one of these categories, a 5 out of 10 in each one of those categories, and you can make a ton of money in this business. There's a lot of people that are not 5 out of 10s. They're 3 out of 10s. They're 2 out of 10s. But then there's some other people. They're 8 out of 10. They're 10 out of 10 in all of those categories. And it's a lot of it's about speed. How quickly, how many phone calls can you make to call on loads and get it before somebody else gets it? And at the same time, you can't rely on the load board. And there's another video about that. But I wanted to make a really quick video, sort of explain something real fast in regards to test things out, do your preparation. What a horrible week to try to get this figured out when you had 4 prior months where they could have been taking the time to put this together. But all of a sudden, past 4 months, we always just wire the money straight to their bank account and they get paid the exact same day that they do the load. And all of a sudden, the week of Thanksgiving, a fuel card we've never used before, but we have it in our wallet. Well, we're going to get paid, and I typically get it all sent to the bank account. Let's just all send it to the fuel card, put it all on there, get to the pump, and realize the fuel card has never even been activated, and a PIN number has never even been created. So this doesn't work. The money's on the card, but you can't access it because they didn't take the time over the past 4 months to set it up. Anyway, I wanted to make a quick video telling you something that I think is educational and informative to do your proper planning. And if you have more questions about things like this, I'm more than happy to talk to you and tell you about it. And I'm sure they'll call me back here in a little bit to be like, yes, it's resolved. We talked to the 24-hour customer service and everything's set up and we activated the card and they were able to get fuel. But it didn't need to happen the week of a holiday, and especially around 5 o'clock when people stop answering the phone. I answer the phone all the time. I shouldn't say that because people are going to see my phone number. They're going to call me at 11 o'clock at night. But anyway, this is what I do right there. And I hope this was an educational video. Please work on just juggling the elephants of the freight game. And if you need me, give me a shout. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.